Obey me, Nightbringer. 何度寝ても好きになる。
おはよう。今日の僕も完璧だと思わない？花瑠璃ジューンズ。
Lesson 11 is out! But before I have to start this gameplay video, seriously, who the heck is this boy with Rurihana? Anyways, for those who are new, this is Ogagacha Phoenix back once again with the latest Obey Me Nightbringer Let's Play. And I'm about to try Lesson 11 blindly. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you really do enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like these. So now, let us start where we might have left off in the previous one if you haven't watched already. I recommend you look at that. Anyway, let's start. Friend or foe? Are you our enemy? Or are you... You're on our side, right? Come on, you said you were on our side, Macy. Of course I am. Right, yeah, I mean, I already knew that stuff, but still. I don't think so. Well, yep, might be right as like before. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I don't think so. Belfie? You expect me to believe Macy is on our side? Oh no, I don't think so. We're talking about someone who's been lying to our face this whole time, all while pretending to be our friend. You think we could trust someone like that? You are out of your mind. Whoa, hold on, Belfie. You know you're on the edge after everything with Beal, but... Shut up, I'm not on edge, and I don't need to calm down. Or yes you do. In that case you've forgotten, they're the ones who took her from us. They did that. Humans did that. Macy's got nothing to do with what happened to her. That's not true. Macy's a human, and you're right, she is humans, and we were angels. Folks around us won't let us forget it. But they're just labels. By now, no one knows better than us that labels don't mean anything. I don't think Macy is our enemy either. I mean, while I was in trouble, it was Macy who came to my rescue. Same here. Macy was the one who I really need someone to talk to. That's how I found the courage to accept myself as a demon. Macy's my friend. Isn't that right, Macy? Yes, boy. I don't get you guys. How can you be so in love with someone like this? We've been deceived by this human, just like how she was. I am not going to destroy this blade for a fool. No more. I refuse to trust the human. Bovagor, no! Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up! I want to be louder, but I can't. Macy, look out! That was close. Solomon to the rescue! Who just attacked a person out of the blue like that? Really, Belphegor, you should know better. Solomon, you knew, didn't you? That's why you came to Macy's rescue just now. You're just trying to protect a fellow human. Wrong. It had nothing to do with protecting a fellow human. I did it because Macy is my apprentice, and I won't see my adorable apprentice be harmed. Also, I'm the one who told Macy to lie about being a demon. If anyone deceived you, it's me. So you're blaming the wrong person here. That doesn't change the fact that Macy can't be trusted. Now get out of the way. I'm angry. And you think I'm not? A group of high-level demons like you ganging up on a single human? I can't say I approve. Ganging up? Hey, don't lump on us and up with him. Come on, Belvy, why don't you calm down, Quit it! Let me go of me! Well, I'm sure that you have your hands full dealing with the top of tending to Beale, so goodbye for now. I'm off. And I'm taking Macy with me. Shoot us a message or something when you manage to calm down, alright? Bye-bye! Made it to a safe place. Hopefully we should be safe. Are you okay, Macy? You're not hurt, are you? I'm glad that he saved me. You're welcome. But look at your face. That tells me that part of you wishes you hadn't. I take it you wanted to go back there? I'm afraid that you're forgetting one thing. The 7 of them, they're not the demons you know. If they were to decide that they were enemies, or at least that you were their enemy, well, I doubt that I would ever fend all of them at once. I don't think I want to see you get hurt. You understand, don't you? Yeah, but first let me get a quick drink of water. It's important to know that your limits to your own abilities. We can't afford to make enemies out of them right now. Would be at a huge disadvantage. We need something extra. Something that could level the playing field. So let's find that something and then we can go back to face them. When it comes down to that, that's what negotiating with demons is all about, really. Okay, ready? Let's go. And where are we going? Curious about our destination? Well, it's someplace that not part of the celestial realm or the devil dome or the human world. We call it the other world. And where is that? Here we are. So we've been going to the right place after all. Thank goodness. I haven't been here in a long time. To be honest, I've been worried we might be lost for the last 20 minutes or so. I thought we could shelter here for the time being. What do you think? Pretty good idea, huh? A sign that the entrance reads, "Go away, Solomon." What's wrong, Macy? Aren't you gonna go in? But what about the sign, though? Oh, you mean this? Feel free to ignore it. She's writing stuff like that, you see. Who is she? A witch? The word is different every time I come by. Maybe it's like changing it ever so often? But that just makes me all the more curious, know what I mean? Now come on in, Macy. Let's head inside. The Fountain of Knowledge. Alright, so why don't we go on ahead and review a few basic points about the Reapers? Wait a darn second, I think I know who's gonna show up. Why don't we go ahead and review a few basic points about the Reaper's Cave? First, the cave itself is a bit complex. It has multi-level structures. To be honest, even if I don't know how deep it goes or how many levels there are. Anyways, 13 sets specific rules for each levels. Well, there's her name anyway. You have to follow them or you will pay the price. It wasn't actually like that originally, but 13 is a big fan of traps, you see. That reminds me, 13 has an older sister, Candy. Several decades ago, she ran afoul of one of her rules here and fell victim to her trap. I haven't seen her since. Don't tell me Candy's dead. I wonder how she's doing and if she's alright. That's kind of a maybe reassuring? I don't know. Aw, no, not at all. The place I'm taking you to, it's a sort of like my hideout, a refuge of sorts. Rest assured that she found us. Well, OMD, excuse me? And there she is, the queen, the wife. I'm not a lesbian, but anyway. Are you kidding? Why are you talking about? Since when is this your hideout? And my sister is doing fine, thank you very much. She doesn't need to worry over you.
Yeah.
13, good to see you. Wait a minute, that uniform, where did you get that? Oh, this Demon King's son gave to me. Said he was starting some academy in the Devil Dome, and I wanted to know if I'd enroll. Really? So, did you give him an answer? Puh! I said no, of course. I mean, me? Enroll at a school? I might as well as enroll at a prison. I'm not going to do something like that to myself willingly. If you're so against the idea, why wear the uniform? Because I like it. I decided to make a few alterations, add my own personal touch. Yeah, I see. You did a good job. It's very, you. You've always been a free spirit. I guess you can't really communicate that wearing your normal Reaper getup. That's a surprisingly smart comment coming from you, but you're right. Those black tattered rags do not do anything for me. I can't think of anything or anyone besides Candy who is into them. Solomon? Who's this? A little present for me? It isn't usually you, or like you to be so thoughtful.
Yeah.
Not a present, no. And this particular soul is off limits, understand? Allow me to introduce you to my apprentice. Excuse me? Your apprentice? Not gonna lie, her eyes are kind of creepy, even when she widens them. Nice to meet you. Clearly, you are his apprentice. Both of you should give off the same cheerful idiot vibe. Come on, you're making me blush. If we could see him blush. He doesn't seem to be blushing now. That wasn't a compliment, Anyway, it's been a long day, so if you'll excuse us, we're going to head inside and take off a load off. Hey! Didn't you see the sign? Ooh, books. Welcome to my hideaway. I told you, this isn't your hideaway. It does not belong to you. I like how her hand is like right under the book on my right. I know what you said, but still, this particular spot does not actually belong to you, does it? After all, long before Reapers began living in the caves here, this spot was already special to sorcerers. But it's my home. This is actually where I became to be known as the Witty Sorcerer. I mean, back when Barbados first brought me here, the place was a bit tidier. But anyway, it's here that the knowledge originates, born into the form of books. Nice. So yeah, that's pretty much sums up the situation. We really appreciate it if you can let us crash here for a while. Are you stupid? Who, me? Who else am I be talking to? There is no way I'm going to say yes to this. That would be like asking for trouble. I don't want to end up involved in some war with the Devil Dome's young elite. Leave me out of this. Get out of here now, and that means your apprentice of yours with you. Wait, 13, what are you doing? Are you going to leave already? Unlike you two, I actually have things to do, so just get out of here. Don't worry about her. Despite what she says, she wouldn't turn against us. You seem awfully close. Come again? Is that jealousy I hear? No. You're not? I was getting my hopes up for a second there. Well, if you've ever been jealous, make sure to let me know because I'll put your mind at ease. I first met 13 back when I was a kid, you see. Don't tell me you were gonna... Well, it sounds very like him for him to end up being close to death as a child. You might find this hard to believe, but back then, she was the textbook definition of a Reaper, covered in black from head to toe and everything. I remember it was the middle of the night when she ran into each other, so I couldn't help but shriek in terror. She told me she wasn't even my enemy, but then she said it. Even her voice was terrifying. I wonder if she did that on purpose. Speaking of enemies, that reminds me, back at the Colosseum, when Lucifer asked if we were their enemy, he said you were a friend, right? Well, there is something I need to ask you. I'd like to get this out of the way now, just in case. If the relationship between demons and humans turns hostile, if we forced into a situation where it's us against them, then I'd like you to side with humanity. Oh, and I don't mean side with me, I mean side with humanity as a whole, okay? I may not seem like it sometimes, but I am human after all. And as you know, both the Devildom and the Celestial Realm possesses overwhelming power. Since the ancient times, they used that power to influence the human world again and again. We humans have been caught up between two great powers, and they continue to toy with us to this day. Well, I want to change that. I want to show the humans that humans aren't as weak as they think they are. Diablo is friendly towards us, especially compared to the average demon, but even he doesn't see humans as equals. The idea that we should wait for them to change their ways and show us more consideration, and if we do that, then we are accepting that things are okay as they are. At least that's how I see it. If you want to accomplish something, you have to fight for it. Which brings me to my point. I want you to promise me that when it comes down to it, you'll act as an interest of humankind. I want you to say it right here and right now. Stop it right there. No promises, no oaths, no pinky swears, none of that. None here. It's against the rules. Right. I forgot. Okay then, don't promise me anything while we're here, but if the worst comes to it, then just remember what I said. Okay? I'm going to go hunt down some blankets for us. You really have a really weird taste agreeing to be an apprentice to someone like that. Here, I brought dinner. I can't say whether it appeals to humans, but what do you say? Want to give it a try? Better not be poisonous. The Wise Sorcerer. Ooh, do you know what this is? Stuart's zombie dragon liver. Sure, it looks sketchy, but it's surprisingly good, really. It tastes like stuff you'd eat in the human world. Let's see, what was it called again? I can't remember. Is there something you want to ask me? Well, karma. Is there something that you want to ask me? Because the look on your face says there is. If there's something that you want to say, then say it. Who is he to me? I mean, he's sort of like a rough, unpolished diamond I happened to look upon long ago. But that doesn't really describe his relationship, huh? That's a toughie. I bet you find this hard to imagine a time before Solomon was a sorcerer, right? I mean, nowadays it became debatable when he was even a human anymore. But back when we met, well, he was just a regular person. That was back before I even became an apprentice reaper. I decided to tag along with my sister as she did her rounds that night, since I didn't have anything better to do. Back then, the human world was the most dismal, depressing place. Ugh, I hated it. But the disease was running rampant through this population, and as a reaper's job to harvest their soul, so yeah, we were like super busy. While Candy was taking care of business, I decided to go for a little stroll. I wandered down this random back alley when I first saw him. From the other side of that lattice wall on the floor that was partially underground, a child peered out at me. The moment that we made eye contact, he let out a shriek. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I mean, Solomon actually screamed in terror. Have you ever heard him scream? No. But that's what I thought, really. He was so lovable and innocent. But he lost all that when he grew up. I blame Barbados. He let him experience whatever he wanted, so nothing scares him anymore. Anyway, he was absolutely terrified, so I decided to do something. I told him I wasn't his enemy. That was when it happened. Suddenly the moon came out from behind the clouds, lighting up the alley. And the way his soul sparkled, I mean, there aren't even words. The moment I saw it, I was captivated. And ever since then, I've been waiting, looking forward to the day when his soul finally shows up on the Reaper's list. But ain't he immortal though? There are all sorts of ways about killing an immortal sorcerer, You could use magic or a cursed item of sorts. I'm sure there must be something at the Demon Lord's castle that would do the trick. Anyway, that's the story of how I met him. Is there anything else you wish to know? It is indeed here where he became the quote-unquote witty sorcerer. But what kind of meaning does it have to him? He calls this his secret hideout, but I've hardly ever seen him here. One day, Barbados just showed up out of nowhere, and he brought Solomon with him. And from what I could see, Solomon looked absolutely ragged. He looked like he was on the verge of death. Now, I don't know what his deal was, but Barbados told him that from that day on, he was the witty sorcerer Solomon, and he had to protect the spring here. For a while after, Barbados wouldn't show up here to take care of him and see to his needs. That lasted until his wounds healed. Well, doing the Valley Girl accent aside from 13, I'm starting to let this sink in, and I'm realizing how sad his backstory is. Oof. Then once he recovered, Solomon just left without saying anything. Who knows where he went? But the next time he showed up, he was the person he is today. Except, since becoming the witty sorcerer, his soul hasn't been the same. It still sparkled, sure, but it is a little different now. When I first met you today, I was taken aback, And how is that? Let me guess, my soul sparkled too? You see? Your soul! It looks just as he did all those centuries ago! Listen, once you're done with that soul of yours, how about you let me have it? Good point, yeah. You know, compared to your teacher, you got a lot more going on to you, huh? I'm really starting to take a liking to you.
Yeah.
Well, I found some blankets for us. Wait, is this just me, or you two seem to be a lot chummier now? You could say that. I mean, compared to you, your apprentice is a much more decent person. Wow, that hurts. I'm decent. Phew, if you're decent, then every demon in the Devil Dome is decent. I like the way you think. You know, the fact that you don't get sarcasm is really annoying. Why does that sound like Mammon screaming? What was that? Oh, nothing but trouble. Maybe just ignore it? Now listen, just because this isn't your house doesn't mean you have free pass to be irresponsible. Now come on, let's go. Let's go? You want us to come with you? Of course I do. If I'm going to let you stay here, I expect you to work. Poor Mammon. As much as I want to continue the story for you all, I have to end it here because I'm worried I won't be able to, continue the story like I should if my cards aren't strong enough. But anyways, I still hope you guys enjoyed this very interesting experience. And I'll see you guys in part 2 of Lesson 11, which would be part 14. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you like it, be sure to like, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. Again, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye!